This weekend's daily demonstrations in Charlottesville, Virginia have brought new attention to Confederate statues and memorials in cities across the country.
And that includes here in Colorado. Already, we've seen some areas remove statues this week. Baltimore took down monuments of Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson this week. But we wanted to know about the memorials here in our state. Our Dylan Thomas talked to Governor Hickenlooper today. Dylan, this is a controversial subject for a lot of people.
Dominic, there are several symbols across the state that remind the public of the Civil War while also making sure not to take either side. Well, earlier today here at the Capitol, we spoke with Governor Hickenlooper, who told us it's important the state reevaluates their Confederate monuments on public land while also making sure to prioritize and protect freedom of speech. Colorado wasn't even a state at the time of the Civil War, but there are monuments to Confederate soldiers that stand across the state.
At the end of the Civil War, a huge amount of money was invested so people would not forget just the horrendous nature of war.
Most of the monuments in Colorado can't be touched by the government.
Most of the memorials are on private property. They're in people's private cemeteries, and I think private property is private property.
Including this one at Riverside Cemetery in Denver, which is now being guarded by members of the Sons of Confederate Veterans who fear of vandalism amid tensions across America. Governor John Hickenlooper promises the state won't try to remove monuments on private property.
Those memorials are to celebrate the people that lost their lives and believed so strongly in their cause that they were willing to give their life.
Hickenlooper says the healing process for the Civil War is still underway, much like that of the Sand Creek Massacre. Hickenlooper believes Colorado needs to have a discussion on how to value the history of these events while not glorifying hate.
Government shouldn't celebrate, atrocities and racism. I think revisiting things like monuments and plaques in places where they are on, public property absolutely makes sense.
Governor Hickenlooper said it's important to remember that the word Confederate should not immediately imply racism. Meanwhile, Mayor Hancocks sent us a statement about this issue today saying, quote, "I believe there is power in acknowledging the events and lessons of our country's history to move us to a place of understanding and healing." We're live at the Capitol. Dylan Thomas, CBS 4 News.
Dylan, thank you. And today,